Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint.
Boy!
He's a nut. Okay, guys, we are so close to Halloween, and my friend ordered 2 Halloween birthday cards, and she's going to pick them up in 2 days, so I better get them done. I planned them, so we're going to use these clear stamps by Art Impressions. This one is Happy Meowloween. I believe, yeah, it's the Meowloween set. And you have to actually go, I didn't find them on Amazon, but just artimpressions.com. And then this one was Halloween, like a dog howling. So we're going to use both of these. And I had to make a trip out to the shed.
She tried calling me into it, but I walked to the post office.
I walked to the post office and he was already dressed and in a coat and a head covering and boots, and he's like, nope.
I told her, suck it up, Buttercup, and get that. I gave her my hat.
He did give me his hat. So I am going to use that Bristol paper, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. And this is a stamp press. It's a Misty stamp press. I love this for rubber stamps. You can tell it's been well used. Oh, and I'm using part of one of my stamps from back in the day.
Okay.
My spooky set that is no longer in print. I don't know what of these I will use, but I just wanted to go ahead and make these. And I did get Clint to agree to print them out for me, cut them out for me on the Scan and Cut. So that's nice, because then I won't have to worry. Sorry, Clint's coughing in the background. He'll be better now. I don't know. He's drinking hot coffee and stuff. Oh. The ink I'm using, let me show you. It's Lawn Fundamentals. And this is Jet Black. I'll try to remember to link all of these in the description. This black ink I really like, and you can use it for Copics or for watercolor, so it's dual, which I love, because typically you have to use like totally different, you know, it's either alcohol ink friendly or it's waterproof. So it's usually one or the other, but I like having a dual purpose one. And that way, if I don't know what I want to do, then that looks pretty cute. There's a little bit of a hair there, but I think it's fine. What? I'm just talking.
That witch's hair dinner.
I know, isn't that gross? I don't think I could get over that.
No, that would be hard. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Just happened to see
Clint's,
it.
he took a nap, and then he did some.
I did some ink blenders.
Some ink blenders. There might be a couple still in the store by the time you see this video. He made a couple of extra. You don't want to press too hard on these, because sometimes it'll kind of smear your lines. But not too bad. That's all we're going to do there. I asked her, I said, do either one of them dress their pets up for Halloween? And she said no. I'm like, what kind of nuts are they?
That's what she was thinking too.
And she's like, you're the one that's a nut, Michelle.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she always says that, so I kind of can hear it in her voice. So this one is one I didn't even color that, and I forgot my water and my paintbrush. So let me go grab that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are going to use watercolor markers. I did try to use, let me show you, Copics, and I mean the owl turned out pretty cute, but I didn't like the rest of them. Look at them, they just look horrible. So I'm just going to, I'll probably save the owl and the little piece of candy from the Copics, but Copics really, if you're not used to them or you haven't used them in a while, then they kind of make a big mess, and irritation.
No.
So yeah, we were talking about Chloe, how she was attacking Arctic. Well, Arctic is going in next week to get fixed. Arctic and Gracie Lynn. And yeah, we think that's the issue. We did watch her today, and she didn't really try, but
She did try, but I.
oh, she did try. Okay. I knew she's not out able to come out without supervision. So let me show you. These are ones I did. I think, yeah, this one, pretty sure is on Bristol paper. And let me show you how you can tell if it's Bristol. Did I show you that? This is so good for watercolor markers. The other one, not so much, but let me show you. Just put some orange there and there. A little bit of water over here. And if it's Bristol, it will really kind of brush out. But look at this other one. It's not going to, I mean, it just doesn't do anything. And so I had everything printed out on this paper, and then I decided to go with watercolors, so that's an extra. But this one I can still keep. Maybe I can, you know, use watercolors without water. You could do that. Or maybe I'll try again Copics later. So these I did. Let's do our candy because I have it. And let's see, let's just kind of, I just really love the Bristol watercolors markers, or the, what are they called? I already forgot what they're called. Kuretake.
Yeah.
But you can just put down a little bit of color and kind of spread it out, you know, where you want it to go. You don't need tons of it. And this paper is so great. I remember when those watercolor markers came out, and I mean some of the big name people, card makers, were so irritated at them because they couldn't figure out, they couldn't get them to spread, and it wasn't the marker, it was the paper, which, you know, people soon found out, and it made such a huge difference. So, I mean, you can just kind of color it in if you don't want, you know, highlights and stuff like that, but there we go. So we have that one.
Did you get cool off or are you still hot?
I'm still hot, but that's okay.
I can't remember.
Is it pretty,
It kicked on.
oh, it did. It is like 20 degrees outside, or did it get up to 25, you say?
Yeah, it was 27 right now, but 6-mile-an-hour wind, so the wind chill's probably down into the teens.
Yeah, it was really cold out. It's supposed to start warming up again tomorrow, so we did get a little bit of snow.
Yeah, dusty.
Yeah, not much. Maybe 2 inches.
No, how many big weeds you got that
Oh,
much?
I thought you told me it was 2.
I thought that before I walked out.
Oh.
Of course, the wind was blowing so hard, it's hard to know.
Yeah, it was pretty. Okay. So those, and I wanted to show you kind of, we'll kind of color some of these. I'm not sure, like I said, what I want to use in these particular books or cards. I have coffee, so.
West. Good today.
Okay, so let's work on this little guy. I thought about sending one to my sister too, because she always dresses her animals up in, yeah.
Vicky does?
Sis.
Oh, sister. Oh, God, yeah.
I actually sent her a card that had this little guy in it a couple of years ago. So I probably won't send her that one. Maybe I'll send her the bulldog. But I thought, you know, I ought to send cards too, just for Halloween.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm gonna spend all this time making one and stamping them, if I have extra things. But I think it's gonna be so cute. But I mean, look at that. It's just so simple to spread that ink. And then you can come in with the darker color for some shadows and stuff. And he does not look happy, does he? I think he's so funny.
Probably cold.
No, he's dressed up.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't like to. He's not a... He looks like Tramp did.
Oh.
Tramp was Sis's Chihuahua. He passed away this past year. I think it was just this last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had some really bad health issues. That's probably another reason I don't need to send her that one.
No.
I just pulled all these colors because this is what I used in the other one. And that way I figured if I mix and match, they'll kind of go together. So, just gonna... And like I said, you don't have to smear it out. You can just kind of color and leave it, you know. Some people get these for like coloring books, adult age coloring books. I better throw that part in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm just kind of playing and coloring. So I was going to do 2 of each one, but then when that one kind of... See, I think that looks cute just like that. Let's add maybe a little bit of orange. Let's see what color that is. That's really good. Good color. And, you know, it can kind of blend in together, so that's good too. Cute. So you have to leave me a comment below whether you dress your animals up for Halloween or not. I know some people do, and they have birthday parties and stuff like that. We don't have birthday parties, but every day's a party for our guys.
Pretty much, huh?
They think it is, little stinkers. And then this, I'm not sure what color. This is a really light color. But yeah, I think I'm going to mix these 2 shades and kind of come up. If I had a darker brown, I'd use it. But
Take your boy.
oh, is he?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just... I did, yeah. I have to show you guys later. Not showing you to Halloween. I have hopefully a cute little surprise. We'll see. See if it works out like it didn't last year. Okay. That's cute. So, I mean, you know, it's pretty simple. I would just kind of stop here and let, kind of just color it off camera. But then, yeah, and some people don't like it when I do that. They would like to see the whole thing, so we're just going to do it all together.
Where did you get a snot rag at? Really?
Who's that, Sammy?
Yeah.
He really brought one of those in?
Yeah.
So we had another mouse in the house.
Well, we had another mouse in the house.
That's what I was saying. We had another mouse in the house, but Clint found it and it was already dead, so we're hoping the cat's got it.
Yeah, I didn't have the heart to tell her because about 3 days ago I noticed Pard kept looking at her by the stove, and I'm thinking, I really hope he's not looking at another mouse. Then he'd quit, and pretty soon he'd do it again.
Well, we could have moved the stove and looked under it.
That sucker would have ran so fast, you would have been screaming like a... Yeah.
Screaming like a girl. I know what you're going to say. I don't like mice, and they know it.
I don't know if I ever told you this story. We were with Sis up picking asparagus.
Oh, I think you did, yeah.
And Sis was by the fence. We were on the side of the road, and she's, Bub, come here and look at this snake. And it was between her feet, so I got up there, and I said, that ain't no snake, that's a mouse. Oh my God, you would have thought I shot off a gun. Man, she took off running like a bat out of Hades.
Yeah.
She fell down in the ditch and jumped in the car.
And we laughed.
Oh my God, it was the funniest thing. It was so worth it.
She's a large lady. She's tall. She's 6'8" or 6'9". No, sorry, 5'8". That'd be really tall, wouldn't it? And then she's, you know, extra large, extra large.
It was quite hilarious.
So she's a large lady, and
boy, I didn't know she could run that fast. God, it was hilarious.
She's been writing me and saying, guess what? I lost another 20 pounds.
Aw, good for
I'm like, really? After it's her medication. I said, what's the doctor got you on? I need to get on that. Oh. But yeah, she's back in high school. She used to play all kinds of sports and stuff, and then she got hurt a lot, like medically wise and stuff. So.
Or if she had issues back then that they didn't even know about. That's why she got hurt so much.
Oh, probably. She's the one who her Achilles tendon popped when she was playing softball. Sorry, I know that's really gross.
Oh well.
But people like a mile away could hear
Not
it.
a mile away, but in the stands.
Oh, I'm going to say a mile away.
Yeah, they said they actually heard it pop when she.
Oh, you know, people a mile away heard it. Clint always corrects me. But yeah, the people in the stands, well, and even from other, she said even from other fields, they heard it and came over.
Yes. Oh,
but
God,
it just snapped. Yeah, it just snapped. Yeah. Sorry, it was gross. But I was there when the doctor was talking about it, and he said it's just like spaghetti. Those you know, when it tears, when it rips, like spaghetti, and so they had to
sew all that spaghetti back together.
Yeah, sew it all back. Ugh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Daddy did that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Okay, let's do this one in pale yellows. I don't know. She's not going to be happy anyway, so this poor cat. I'm saying it's a little girl since it's kind of decorated in, that's cute, frills and lace. I love this set. I did consider buying a new set for her project, but, you know, I'm only going to use it this time, and maybe if in the future she wants another one or something, I might consider it, but I don't use a bunch of my stamps. Isn't that cute? I love that. Okay, and what color? I'm going to let her dry. Let's move down to him. Here's a little pink color for the inside of his ears. I feel like this is a boy because it looks like, even though it's a bunny, it just looks like a really mad dog dressed up as a bunny. I don't know, he just makes me laugh. Okay, what color do we want the bunny? Let's do the bunny in gray. And then what I'm doing is kind of where it folds and you think there would be shade. That's kind of where I'm putting the darker shade there, just a little bit, and then, you know, we'll smooth it out and stuff. Then we'll make him kind of brown. I'm trying to figure out, I think maybe it comes to there. But I love this little
that was a cute set.
Cute outfit, yeah. As soon as I got it, I did like 3 colorings with Copics. It was a couple years ago because I could not get it right, and I wanted to send it to my sister. And I think I'm going to send her one. She doesn't, well, and she doesn't know, and she has a place now where it's easy for her to get mail. It was really hard for them to find her house the last place she lived. She always had problems. But now it's not so much easier, and she lives in Cortez, just down the road, so. That's cute. Okay. So especially with these, the watercolors, it doesn't take a long time, you know, to do a project. Especially if you have the right paper and you're not fighting with it. The wind is howling out there.
This has been the worst year for wind.
It has been bad.
Hasn't had a lot of days that it hasn't blown. And it's such a dry area. Well, you can get rain and then it will get windy and suck it right out of the moisture out of the soil.
Yeah, we haven't had any
miserable.
rain for months. I mean, yeah. I don't even think we've had rain for, we may have once, but it wasn't much.
No.
Didn't add up very much. So we're hoping the snow will help. Isn't he cute? So cute. Okay, so let's go back up to her. What color do we want to color her? Let's kind of do her in like calico colors, which I kind of did this one. So I just think that's cute, and you can kind of just scribble different colors on her, you know, wherever you want to, because it doesn't really matter. They're just calico. Did you know most calicos are females?
I did.
Yeah, most of. Once in a while you'll find a male, but they say that's really, you guys have to let me know, but yeah, it's really rare to find a male, so. This brown, oh, is that the one I just used? Let's do a darker brown. So these are kind of the colors of calicos we've had. So they've had like a tan, kind of like reddish color, kind of brown.
We also had a painted tabby.
Yeah, we've had a painted tabby.
One.
And then what I do is just kind of smear it out a little bit. Nothing big. Just to kind of soften it, you know. Have to be careful because some of those colors that I mixed together kind of turned green. Might not be the color I'm aiming for. If I use too much water, I just kind of dab it with my paper towel. That's what I'm doing. And if you have too much water, it'll kind of cause blooms. So, let's see. I thought I had a bloom somewhere. So I'm just kind of smearing that a little bit. I like to paint calicos because I don't have to be so precise stuff, you know. Then you can just add more if you need to. This one, I kind of got green. Looks like a cute little calico. Okay. So I think she's done unless I decide to do her trim in something else. Let's do him in this tan color, I think. It'll be kind of light, but that's okay. He's so cute. Not that cute, but he's funny looking. Just going to kind of smear that all the way around just for some even color. Yeah, my friend who ordered cards, she wrote me a couple of weeks ago and said, "Do you still do cards?" And I said, "Well, what do you want? What would you like?" And she told me, and I said, "Oh, I can do that." She already ordered some for like next spring.
Has she really?
Yeah, I guess she wanted to make sure that
You have plenty of time to do?
I would, yeah, like her birthday cards that she's
Oh,
doing for the next next few months.
Yep. Shoot for him,
Yeah. When her mom was alive, I would make her mom's Mother's Day cards.
so. Her mom was so precious.
Yeah, she was a sweet lady. She passed away this last year. About this time, actually. Well, no. Christmas time, yeah. That is a fluorescent color. This one's called Floor Orange. Like fluorescent orange.
Does it look like our paint color?
Yeah. Not as bright.
Mm.
Dark, I guess. Not dark. That's funny. But since I was, like I said, mixing and matching, I kind of wanted to use the same, colors throughout and stuff. So there's still quite a bit of water on here. I've never really seen people like use this paper for actual, like Lindsay or anything. I don't know if, I think she might use it for card making, but I don't think I've seen her use it for anything, else. I can't believe you didn't tell me you saw a mouse. Stinker.
Ooh, what?
What?
Wasn't listening.
I said, I can't believe you didn't tell me that you thought there was another mouse.
Well,
Especially after that last one.
I know, but I didn't want to freak out. Well, I didn't know he was still, if it was true or not. I just was thinking,
Looks
He's
suspicious.
I
Huh.
mean, part of the snooping.
Oh.
So, that, not necessarily.
Well, I kind of appreciate you not telling me, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're glad we ain't got, of course, rats would be easier to shoot
Hmm.
than mouse.
Plus, it'd be bigger.
That's what I'm saying, they'd be a lot easier to shoot.
Hmm.
Wouldn't be able to hide as well. Huh.
Yeah, and you need to do paperwork.
You see my pencil? I had
See,
it.
I haven't looked for it, so I don't know.
Oh, I was using it to.
That's cute. Found it. Let's do 1 year. I think it was last year. We were at City Market, which is our grocery store near here. And we were in the
Okay.
candy aisle, and this cute little girl was talking to her sister. Little girl was like 4 years old. And she said to her sister, she said, "I want that treat bag because it says no bananas, just candy."
How adorable.
It was so cute. She wanted to make sure that it said that she got candy and not fruit.
Not
It was so cute. So her grandmother was there with her, and I'm like, how old is she? So that was the cutest thing. Oh, let's put this. I don't think I'm going to do the house. It just doesn't really go, and I think it's too big for the card. So let's do gray. Here it is. Just a little hint of gray here. A little thing right here. Oh, and let's go ahead and cover this gray here.
Did you put my tea in the freezer, baby?
Yep.
Okay.
hoping to get propane tomorrow. Or today when you guys see this. Okay. I'm okay with that, and then if I decide to trim or color around the bonnet, I can do that, colors. So I think I'm going to call this good for now. I'm going to take this and have Clint cut it out for me in the scan and cut. I'm not that great at using that, so he's figured it out. So I'm going to give these to him, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back. Clint's working on the scan and cut. Here's those other two. Trying to get that to work. So we'll see. It'd be nice if they worked so I don't have to, there's my notes, so I don't have to cut them out by hand, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to make the main piece, huh?
Hopefully they can hear you. This is loud.
Can you guys hear me? I could talk louder. Let's pick out the papers. I kind of like that one.
Oh, man.
And
Nope.
let's see. It's not working.
Nope.
We don't know what's going on in this one. That one's just fun.
No,
Okay, so
it came off as it was cutting, so
okay,
Boy,
I'll
look
just cut
at
them
it.
out by hand.
that looks horrible.
Oh, it messed it all up.
Isn't that ridiculous?
So I'm gonna have to print all these out again and cut them. I think it's our cutter or blade or something, because it's like not cutting very well. I don't know. So Clint messed up my stuff. The good thing is that's still on the blade, on the printer. Bad thing is I have to go back outside and get my fussy cutting scissors. Okay, let's just make the background now. No, I don't want to use yours, honey. I could run out and
I
get
just don't
mine.
use them very often.
I'll just whine about it the whole time. What more would you expect? Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 of these. So we're just gonna do 2 of these really quick. I need a 6 by 10 and a half, 10 and a half. By 6. I tell you, poor Clint, he's been working on it, and it's just not working out very well.
Yeah.
Let's do this one, 10 and a half by 6. I'm not sure what's going on. We got this, we bypassed our Christmas presents a couple of years ago and got a scan and cut, because, you know, we thought, well, it'll work so nice. Well, the mats are ridiculous, and actually it wasn't sticking,
Nope.
so I had to glue it down, and yeah, been trying it for like an hour. Still not working.
No,
So
I don't know.
So I'll have to go out and get more stuff, but that's okay. So you have your 6 by 10 and a half. Then we're going to score every 2.5 inches. So 2.5. Then you're going to move that score line up, if you can see it, to the 2.5 mark. There it is. Can't see it very well. And then score it again at 2.5, which is at the 5-inch mark. And then we're going to do, let's see, that was 5, 7.5, and then at 10. Huh?
That's actually helping.
Oh, good. It does help, doesn't
Better
it?
than the
And that kind of cut it, but that's okay because we're going to trim that piece. That's okay. So let's do this other one. We're going to do 2.5 lightly, Michelle. 5, 7.5, and
Already
10.
taking care of his baby.
Taking care of little Wilbur.
Boy, he's cleaning them up.
Okay, so there, and then we're going to flip it, and I'm going to go ahead and do this side because that kind of broke. We're going to score it 2.5. Lightly. Sometimes I kind of tend to overdo it. 2.5. So, you know, whenever you have like a really simple project, it never turns out simple. Doesn't
So it's
it?
gotta be a wrench thrown in there.
I tell you, doesn't it though? So every 2.5 inches, and then you're going to have that 1/2 inch over here on the side, which is fine because we are going to cut that piece off there up to the score line. And then we're going to go through and kind of cut these in little V's so they fold nicely. So just a little extra on either side. So that it folds nice. Like that. I gotta remember what else I did. Okay, so that's going to fold like this. Okay. Oh, that was easy. So really I should have it fold maybe this way. Okay. And I'll show you why, because these are going to fold down. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and glue that like that, actually. Going to glue that down like that. Okay, so the boxes are the easy part. It's the other part that's not. At least today. Is that the right glue? I guess it is. It just feels like it's not quite the right stuff, Daddy, but you know what? I'm getting it all over your cutting mat.
Yeah.
How come it's not sticking? Feels watery.
But it's your glue. I mean, that's the...
Oh, don't be blaming me.
No, I'm just saying that's your glue, so I don't know what would be different.
Nah, it's fine. It just feels sticky. So that's going to be what we're aiming for. Only one of these up like that. Isn't that cute? And then we're going to decorate this. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to this page. I'm going to print out all my things again. I think I only have to really do this one. So the one I just did. Going to stamp those out and color them again and cut everything out. And then I'll be back. Okay guys, I think what I'm going to do is kind of just use these one stamp set instead of printing those other ones off and, you know, doing all that. Because this is single-sided paper, I want to kind of cover those. So I think that was 3.5. Yeah, by 1, 2, 3, 3.5 by 2.5, so just under those. So let me do that, just to make it look, you know, neater and all that good stuff. So 3.5 by 2.5. I'm just going to go just under 2.5, like one mark under, just so it's not too tight. I'm only going to do 3 of those. show you why. But I was thinking, as I was cutting and cutting and cutting, that, you know, maybe I don't need to print that other section. If I can make this work, we'll see. So I was thinking about, yeah, just kind of putting those there. And, ooh, I'll save that one. Nah, I like the other side better. This is art glitter glue, but it seems really runny. I'm not sure why. It's sticking okay still. And really runny. I'm getting it all over Clint's thing. Let me go grab a paper towel. Okay, I'm just gonna, I don't know why that's so runny, but it is what it is. Not running outside to get mine, which is probably frozen anyways. That's okay, I have a whole container in the back bedroom. Okay, so let's see if we can get this on here so it doesn't, need to cut them down just a skosh, as Clint's mom would say. Just a skosh, Mom. So they fit the other ones. What?
Oh, I don't care. You knew I was sitting there. Break that.
Oh, Clint did go down and check mail again. It was because of the snow. Things are running slow today. And Vicky, your package is here. Clint hid it from me.
Yeah.
I really don't open packages before I'm told to, because I've told this story many times. When I was like 10 or 11, something like that, I think I'm going to make that our back. I found my Santa's stash, and so I went through everything that was in the stash and looked, and it was the most disappointing Christmas ever.
Well, that would be.
So, yeah, because I knew everything that I got for Christmas, and that was just disappointing. I know I'm 51 this year, but I never did look again, ever, so I guess I learned a huge lesson that year. Yeah, that fits better.
I found a pop in the red car that we haven't driven for at least a month, and it's still good.
Clint likes pop, which is,
Not
if you're from Texas, it's Coca-Cola. But when we first moved here, well, that's what, everything is a Coke.
Yeah.
Do you want a Coke? Yeah, Dr. Pepper, you know.
Yeah.
But here, they call it pop. Took me a while to, that's the one I wanted for the back. Okay, so let's do this one. And Clint was digging for a medication for Tylenol or something, and he found pop in the car. And he's like, woohoo! Because we live 10 miles from any station or anything, so if you don't have it, then you have to survive without it until you're willing to drive somewhere.
Yeah, and I don't want to drive.
And yeah, so he came in, he's like, guess what, I found a pop. Kind of like a craving, you know, sometimes you just crave sweets or chocolate or something. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to go with a chocolate Texas sheet cake for my birthday cake. I'll make it myself, because Clint's like, but I don't know how.
Daddy's I'm not very good.
He doesn't like to,
Cake
yeah, he
maker.
doesn't bake cakes, and I'm fine with that. Sometimes he does, and I help him, but this year it's kind of like you have to use the, what am I thinking?
Mixer.
Stove. It's a stove.
Stove.
Yeah, you kind of like cook it a little bit on the stove top and stuff. Pretty good. Okay, let's see. This one, what do I want to put on the back? Let me see what size. That was what, 6.5. So let's do 6.5. I did bring my paper cutter in. we ended up, I think, not having to work tomorrow.
Don't look like
So we'll be home and I might work actually. And 2.5, just under 2.5. So we won't be going out to get propane, but that is going to be on the list.
Oh,
I thought too, maybe he could call. Maybe you could call
well, I figured we'll go fill this
the Navajo butane or
then
something and
figure
see if
out,
they.
talk to them about it. So I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's not that far down. It's just we don't have to go, and that's the only thing we need. Though we do need heat out there. Then it's fixing to get warm, so I don't know. So I want this, but I wanted a solid piece, so it kind of strengthens that fold. And then I want another piece that she can write on, write a note. So let's cut this one down. Ooh, maybe even that. So I'm going to cut it quite a bit shorter. A couple of pieces. I know this is kind of out of what I typically do these days, but I made this card 2.5 years ago. And this is kind of what she requested. And so I thought, well, I can do that for her. That's what Miss Vicky wants. That's what Miss Vicky gets.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of my best friends, so. And then she'll be like, what do I owe you? I told her, she said, I'll pay you whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do 1,000. She's like, I knew you were going to say that.
Yep.
Actually, I don't charge her anything, but she always gives me some. She's like, I dropped off money today. You better use it. See, now it's not as runny, so I wonder if somehow that one that we put it in there with, kind of settled to the top or to the bottom.
Yeah.
And made it kind of runny.
Just odd.
And we used it all or something now.
Maybe there wasn't very much in there. I mean,
because it was just like pure water, and it's not that cold in the house.
oh no.
But yeah, have you guys seen that one, the Facebook thing? Some of you guys I know don't have Facebook, but this lady, she's talking and says, hey, that man came up to me. That man over there came up and said, I'll give you a bottle of wine if you show me your breast.
Oh God, that was.
And the lady's like, what? And she said, who said that? And she said, that man over there. He said, and then she goes point, and she's pointing, and she has a bottle of wine. And she says, he said, show me your breast, I'll give you a bottle of wine. And then they start laughing at her, and it's just a big joke, you know, because she's pointing with the bottle of wine.
I think it was her daughter.
was doing the video.
No, her daughter was the one that was talking to her. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that lady reminds me of Vicky. So I could totally see Vicky doing that video.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She cracks me up so much. I love her to death.
She's something else.
Oops, sorry. One time I was, I think she's the one I gave my head to, but we had like a dummy head that you can put. It was actually something that Clint had.
For photography.
For photography. Yeah, that. And Vicky said she wanted it. But it's this mannequin head, and you know, I would put like knitted hats and stuff on it and make sure it's going to fit for my store and stuff like that. And so she was talking to me, and she says, I totally cut that wrong. Maybe it's this one. And she's talking to me, and she says, Michelle, I was just really going to strengthen it. You know what? I think I want this one instead. Just want that to be straight. Anyway, she's talking to me and she said, I want that mannequin head if you ever get rid of it, or if you find like a mannequin body, I want that too. And I'm like, okay. Well, where she lives is like in the forest kind of, and so they go out and they put all these mannequin bodies and stuff up in the trees.
Oh, it's funny.
It scares people. It's so funny. She cracks me up. I love her.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm not the only nut. I hang out with nuts too. She always writes me if I put something on Facebook that, you know, it concerns her or something. She's like, Michelle, are you okay? And she always tells me how much she loves me. And her and Charlotte both, I have to tell you, in 1 week. The same week, it was so crazy. And they're not really close friends or anything, so they couldn't have talked to each other. But both of them, the same week, it's been a few years ago, they told me that they appreciated my friendship so much that they felt like they could be themselves around me.
Yeah.
That they're not, that I don't judge, you know. And I thought, you know, how sweet is that? And Charlotte told me first. And then like that weekend, it was almost so close to what Charlotte said. Vicky said the same thing. And it just melted my heart. I tell you, that was the sweetest thing.
Oh, it's amazing that.
Well, and that they both said something so
Some-
sweet.
Oh,
The same, you know, I mean, same meaning. It wasn't the same words, but it was the same meaning. And it just, man, it just melted my heart that somebody, you know, appreciates me so much that they would say something like that.
Yeah.
I try not to judge.
no.
Try to see the good in people, even though, yeah, I'm one of those who sees the good and everyone else is like, you know, you're going to get, Michelle, you're kind of going to get hurt. But it is what it is. But they know before I do because I see the good in people. I need something else I'm not happy with. You need to frame these out, this section out, so that it's thicker and it's going to lay flat. I'm not really happy. I'm trying to do a happy-go-lucky kind of.
Oh, I love you too sweet.
Maybe the pumpkins. Oh, you got Sophia. Oh, what about these? These are perfect because we're going to have cats and owls and, yeah, that'll work. I'm just going to cut that down to like, I don't want it too big, so let's just do 2 by 2 squares maybe.
Whew.
It really shouldn't take this long. I'm just talking to you guys. Just jabbering.
It's a visit, guys. It's a visit.
It's a visit. I love you guys.
You guys have just blessed our lives.
You really have. And, you know, not a day goes by that we don't get a comment either on Facebook or YouTube how we've brightened your guys' lives. And, you know, just you guys saying that just makes so much. It really means a lot to us. That
Well, you guys brighten our lives, you know.
well, you do,
And that's
just
the
by being
thing.
you. And
Yeah,
that one, the head's
accepting
cut
us
off.
for who we are. You know, we.
Because you know how people are. I mean, we've had people who judge us, but you guys don't. Most of you don't. I don't know who's watching today.
Yeah.
I had one lady. She's like, "You need to talk louder on your video." And I was looking back at it, the one video she was talking about, because I was thinking, well, if you guys can't hear me, then how come no one's mentioned it? And that was a video I did. I've probably done 600 videos since then. I was like, well, no one said anything in the last 600 videos, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about it.
No.
She's like, you need to turn up your volume so you can hear. And I'm thinking,
What?
okay. See, now it's really wet again. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario is we can't use that one. And we end up, I am going to try to kind of line it up. We end up emptying it out and putting more art glitter glue that I have like tons of it.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. See, and then this is going to fit right into your envelope. Oh, come on, you. But I mean, Clint hasn't had any problems with this.
Mm-mm.
I could understand if it had been outside and was frozen.
Yeah.
Gracie wasn't feeling very good today, so I was stressing about her. But like Daddy said, she might have been the one that found that mouse or something. And she just doesn't feel good. She's kind of come out of what she, but you know, after what we faced earlier this year, I don't want anything happen to her. I don't think I could handle it right now. Isn't that cute? I love that. I like that paper, and I'm glad I kind of have it for a couple of cards. Come on, you.
Well, I'm getting taken care of.
Oh, Sophia's loving on Daddy. Yeah, we made appointments for the 2 oldest ones. We haven't done Wilbur yet because I really need to get him in for a checkup. I think I was going to put this one back. Need to get him in for a checkup, I think, before he has surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Because he still has like an accident here and there. And he's still got really bad sinuses, and I really need, you know, him to be checked, and you don't want him to go through surgery and be sick. We've dealt with that before. I just trim this just a little bit more. So even though he's the same age as Gracie, because that's her little brother.
Sorry, guys. Sometimes when Sophia cleans me up, then she stops. Her tongue don't stop, and she just.
Oh yeah, you move her away from you, and she licks the air. It's so funny.
It made me laugh.
Sophia is full of the juices of life.
Oh yes, she is, aren't you?
So I'm going to put that there so she can write a little message on it. Could have used the gray, I guess. I was going to when oh well. Maybe on the next one. This is really a fun project. I can link the first one I did. The first one I did it all with my stamps, and I referred back to that so I knew what my measurements were going to be. And I was thinking, wow, that's really not that. Now, if I used double-sided paper, I wouldn't have to, you know, put all this paper on it, but I didn't have any double-sided for Halloween. There we go. Okay, so it's not perfect, but you know what? It doesn't have to be. Okay, so now we're going to cut like 3 1/2, I think, because this is 2 1/2. I think I want 3 1/2 brackets going across. Where's my thickest paper? This is my thickest. Kind of show you just 3 1/2 by like 1. And I can get enough here. 3 1/2. And then I'm going to put score line at 3 inches, flip it, and do another score at 3 inches. I need 2 of these. That one is too short. This will be kind of bulky, so I do have how to make my envelope for this on my channel as well. Probably won't do that on here. Inside voice, honey. She only has one.
She's only got one volume.
One volume.
Yes, you do, don't you?
Okay, so this is going
I know.
to go like this, and then we're gonna just pop it in there like that. Cool. Some of this glue. Now this is pretty important to use just a wet glue, because if you don't have a repositionable glue and you put it in there, it might stick automatically, so you want to be able to reposition it as needed. So when you just kind of do it about 1/3. Okay, that looks pretty good. We need one more behind that one. That goes in here and in here. Okay, that didn't work, did it? Okay, stay there. Now we want to fold it pretty flat, and then when you open it, see, it's going to have those two little pieces. Oh, hold on. All right, I have a big mess on my desk, don't I? Let's move. I need some of these papers, but I'm getting glue all over Clint's cutting mat. Because of course mine's outside.
Can't we can wash it off, though, can't we?
Yeah, it's water soluble glue. That's why I have the paper towel, just in case. Okay, so see, it's going to fold really nice. Make sure those stay glued, and then when you take it out, you're going to open it like this. So, where's my pieces that I cut? Show you what I was thinking. So I have these little pieces. So I was thinking we could maybe pop them up like that, and then this one, even though it's too wide, maybe I can cut apart each one of these little pumpkins and use it separately. Can I show you what I'm talking about? So see, that's, let's see, how would I do that? Maybe I can put like a trick or treat bag or something there. Okay. So if we had those and kind of, ooh, maybe one there, this one in the front. I have a little bit of glue on the back of these, so maybe they'll stay put for me just for a second. And then like this little guy in the back. So let's see. I don't think I can put both of those. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Just to raise it up a little bit. Wherever you put it, you want to make sure that, you know, it's going to stay within this parameter, within this parameter. So I'll probably put it down further like that. So let's do that. I think it'll work out really nice. Right there. What I'm going to do is go ahead, open it, press it, make sure it's going to stay. Isn't that cute? So when it's flat, of course, and then it'll open and it'll stay open for you. So let's see about these guys. Let's put him. If I just put him here, still in my little parameter. I think this will be tall enough for him.
I know, honey. Did you please quit yelling at me?
Sophia. She's just talking to Daddy.
What do you want, honey? Thank you.
Okay, so I think I want that one there. That's just cute. And again, let's make sure I need to bring it down just a little bit because it's going way too high over the top. Okay. Just going to fold it down. So cute. I need one of these for my desk. There was something I saw the other day. It was at Albertsons, remember? And it was these cute little people, and they have like moss hair, or what's it called?
Some kind of plant.
Yeah, those one plants.
It's not a chia, but it was
growing out. Yeah, it's a oh, those green plants that are going around. I forgot what they're called.
I don't
Yeah.
know, but it was cute.
And then if I, well, that one, I can't really put that up too high, can I? I mean, the worst case scenario is I would have to put a, that's cute though, right there, or maybe just in the back like that. Yeah, let's do that. Is make my envelope bigger. So I would have to make it myself, but you know, it still has to fit 12 by 12 piece of paper because that's cute. Okay, we'll just make him bigger and see how that works out. Isn't that cute? I love that. Okay, then we still have this little guy. We could put him right there. I'm just kind of seeing, where's my other one? Here's my other one. The little owl. Could kind of go like, you would see him over here maybe. I'm afraid my envelope's going to be way too big. So let me see where I want this one. That one's cute though. I think I'm going to put him right there. Or I could put him there. But you're not going to see him once it's opened. Okay. So then it's like somebody said, auditioning pieces to for your thing. That's cute. I'm going to just put him there, I guess. It might go over a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Maybe I can talk her into like a gift bag. Hey, you want a couple of gift bags for these instead of
Yeah.
envelopes? Too funny. Isn't that cute? I love that. That's so adorable. Okay, let's squeeze him in here because he's just cute too. I mean, if I wanted to, I could put another little thing there. I kind of want him there, but I think I'm going to kind of build it up like a, what we do sometimes, and just kind of make it more three-dimensional. Sorry, guys. We're almost done, so I don't think we're super over time.
Took it at 11:30 and it's
11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30.
Wow.
Can't take it till 3:30. I did finally get my results back from 9 News Health Fair. I was pretty excited. I do have diabetes too, and my last, about a year and a half ago, my A1C was 7. This year it was 6.1, so I was pretty happy with that. I have to take that into my doctor, and she said she definitely wanted me to get it rechecked because it's been a year and I'm down 30 pounds. So it's almost, I think it's like 4/10 from being in normal. So
yeah, that's what you had said.
I was pretty excited about it.
We done now.
So, but I do have like a low sodium, so I really need to go in and see my doctor because I'm on like,
Pea pills, right?
yeah, that high blood pressure medication that they might be able to take me off of, which might be why my sodium is low. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
That would be awesome if you could, though.
Yeah, if I got off of them or something, because my blood pressure was normal last time I went in to see the doctor. But I'm used to you saying stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say.
No.
Well, the less pills you have to take, the better.
Well, exactly, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is if I don't have to take them, then I may as well get off of them, you know, but I'm not going to just take myself off of them either without a doctor's.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, I think my sodium was low last time too.
But she's unreal because she eats a lot of salt.
I do eat a lot of salt and I don't drink a lot of water. Well, I have in the past drank a lot of water. Lately I've noticed I haven't been drinking as much as I should. I don't know if that matters, but I think it does because it washes out your sodium probably.
Probably.
I don't know. One of you guys probably know more so than me. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I think it's pretty successful. Somewhere I printed off all the sentiments that I wanted to use. So you know what? I'm going to go look for them. If I can find them, I'll be right back. But let me go find them and then I'll be right back. Okay, I found them. I had them all printed off, but then, you know, I had to bring all that stuff in. I wasn't sure where they were. So, she said they were both about happy Halloween birthdays. So I'm going to cut that one out. You know what? I'm going to use my paper cutter because I am not the straightest cutter. And I want it to look nice.
Hi, Annie girl. What'd you do? Cut your belly. Oh.
I found my baby book.
Baby book? What?
When I was a baby.
Oh,
I found my baby book. And, you know, like my first pictures and stuff. And check the time of date when I was born, which was 10:26 p.m. on Halloween. So that was kind of fun to find. But I was putting up some of my mom's stuff. And I thought, oh, I should look. I kept my siblings, my brother and sister, and our baby books down below so I could look at them. Which I need to show you guys. Not that, but somebody had asked if they could see anniversary picture or wedding pictures of Clint and I. So, ooh, I kind of like that shape. So I thought, you know, would kind of be fun to show you guys because I have them in a scrapbook. I don't have them on Facebook or anything. Oh, I love that. So I could put like the happy Halloween birthday there. That's a cute idea. But I can't get to that spot now because when we brought in all the stuff to keep it from cold, we had to pile them up in front of that
I'm done. Thank you.
area again.
Go ahead and cut that, sure.
I have to sort through and dig them out again. But I'm not going out there and organizing until we have heat.
Nope.
I gotta send one of my friends some Christmas goodies. I can't remember her name, but if you're watching, told her I'd send her a box of Christmas goodies, and Mom sent those things
yeah.
that we talked about, so I'll be contacting you soon.
Yeah.
So check your email. For some reason the name just blanks. When I was thinking, I know sodium, if you're low or high on sodium, that really affects a person.
Does it? Well, yeah.
I think Charlotte had that, and she was almost like at fatal.
Wow.
By it being too high or too low. It was not good.
Wow.
That's cute, but you know what that needs? What, Michelle?
What, honey?
It needs some distress ink because it's not really popping out. It's blending in too much. There we go. Kind of make it look distressed. You know how hard it is to explain what distress ink and what an ink blender is to people who have no clue?
Non-crafters. I know it's hard.
I was talking to my friend Charlotte. We went over there last week, you know, and she's like, now explain that to me. And I'm trying to explain her, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, isn't it?
So I ended up going on, you know, and showing the part of my, I think I went on my Etsy thing, and oh, I love that. I'd be happy getting that in the mail or getting that for your birthday, wouldn't you? I should make more cards. Not on this channel, but in general. Maybe on this channel, I don't know. You guys know how I am. Some of you guys love it when I do different things than junk journals, and some complain, but you know, it is what it is, and it's my channel. I think I'm going to put that like under there, like it's pointing down or something. That's cute. And we're done. Just about, anyways. Oh, I love it, guys. What do you think? That is so cute.
Oh, wow, that is awesome. Oh, that one.
Yeah. So
sorry, I haven't been watching. So that is awesome.
Clint hasn't been watching. I do have an issue that is going to bug me, so I'm going to fix that. When we were trying to do the scan and cut, this is one that we tried to use. Well, it was trying to cut this bat from the cat. And so it there's a weak spot there. So I'm going to make one real similar to this one. I'm going to ask her if that's okay first before I put all that time and effort into it. But since I doubt they're going to the same person, which I wouldn't think they would, but if she's okay with it, then yeah, there's a stress point kind of there. I don't want my bat to, it's tangling up with my cat's tail. So then, yeah, and then that folds like that. I love it, guys. What do you think? So let me know in the comments below if you would like to learn about more card making, or if I should just stick to junk journaling. Oh, I'm sticking to whatever I want to.
Well, and the thing is, yeah, it's something different, but it's something you can use in a journal.
Oh, you could use this in a journal. Wouldn't that be cute?
You got to think outside the box. Just because it's one thing doesn't mean you can't.
That's true, because you could make something like this, put it in a envelope in your junk journal, and then pull it out and maybe have all these interactive pieces.
That's what I was getting at. I mean,
look at you. What a great idea Clint had. We'll have to make one like in a junk journal style. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
So, okay guys, thanks for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel. And we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for visiting. Tutzines.
Tutzines.